Okay, so I started off by measuring my book that I wanted to make a cover for, and I added extra so that it actually fit with inside. And then I just traced that out, and then I'm going to cut that out of foam board just for stability. Now that I have the first piece cut out, I'm just checking for fit to see how it's going to sit up there. And I'm going to measure how wide that I want to make the spine so that there's enough room for it to move and also grow over time. Now that I have the spine cut out, then I'm going to go ahead and make a duplicate of the front side so the back is the exact same size. And also I'm cutting that out of foam board. Here I just laid it out to make sure that it was going to fit accordingly, and then I'm using duct tape along the front side, the back side to meet up with the spine so that I can still open and close the book without there being any problems. Now that I had the duct tape on the back, I went ahead and put a piece on the front so that when I opened and closed it, it wasn't sticking to the exposed duct tape. And just also for a little bit of better stability, I went ahead and cut pieces so that cut a little notch in the piece. So when I folded it, there wasn't any bunching in the duct tape that itself. And I tried to get it as smooth as possible and down into the grooves. And then I just made sure to flip it over and fold it down onto the back side as well. Here I'm just using the Tom Tom's adhesive runner, and I ran out, so I had to get more. And then I ended up not recording attaching the color to the front side so that it's just a little more decorative. But I just applied the tape adhesive across there. And then for the edges and the spine, I just went in with some colorful washi tape just to adhere it nicely, and I wanted to give it just a little bit of more stability just because it's going to be a commonly used item for my shopping and food planning pantry lists, and everything is going to be in there. I just thought it would be a cute design and then make it efficient so that it's going to hold up as well. And I'm just going to attach that and then fold it over. I had a little trouble. I pulled a little too hard, and so a little bit of it ripped off. But I just kind of stuck it on there. I cut some pieces off and then applied. adding a piece of cardstock on the inside, front cover and back cover, just putting it down with washi tape, just so that it's not plain white. I wanted it to be decorative and fun so that I would use it more frequently. And then I just taped around the edges. I also am going to tape down the center of the spine as well, just so that I don't see that duct tape. I want it to be pretty and fun to use. Now here I'm adding an extra piece to the corners because they seem to get the most wear and tear, so I'm just applying that towards the front and folding it over towards the inside. Once again, more stability, and because I know those are commonly wear areas when I'm using any kind of binder, they get beat up first, so just a little extra security there. And I'm just folding it in kind of a little triangle, and again I'm just using the same washi tape. Now that I've got it all covered with the washi tape and the cardstock, I'm just again checking to make sure it's going to fit okay and deciding how I want to place my shopping list that I've made in there. And I've decided to hot glue it, so I'm just using a hot glue gun, and I'm just going to glue just along the edge there and just kind of roll it back so that it's adhered in there nicely. And glue gun likes to leave strings. If you just wait till it dries, you can roll it up. Really easy to clean up. And now that that's attached, it's nice and sturdy. And so now I have my meal planning binder that has all my list, my menus, and my inventory.